Hello there, hello there. It's Monday, and we are here with our work from home show, and we're so glad you're here too. And hello, Miss Marian LaSalle. How are you today?
Hey, I'm doing great today.
It's Monday. We love Mondays. And our fairies, and I'm Lady Lou, the baby boomer babe, in case you've forgotten. And we have a very dear friend of ours, Kristine Farley, who's here today to be with us on our work from home show. Hello, Kristine.
Hi there.
And Christine's way out in Washington State. And she's had some trials and tribulations with stuff going on, as all of us have. And the COVID hasn't helped anybody. But we're here to share different things with you about working from home and how you can make money and enjoy life again. So, Marian, I'm going to turn it over to you.
Wow, well, okay then. I'm always excited when Monday comes around because I get to share what I find about things that you can do from home to either create a side hustle or, let's face it, get a full-time job or a brand new business. Everybody's got their own thing, right? Some
Oh.
people don't want to work for themselves, believe it or not. They want it to be over when their day's over. They don't want to have to worry about all the different things that we do, all the different hats. They just want to go to work and get a paycheck at the end of the day. And that's okay. But sometimes they want that income, that job, and then they want to do a side hustle, to make extra income. Maybe to help, yeah, maybe to help send the kids to college, or maybe you want to take a trip. Maybe you want to buy a camper van and travel around the country. And you're just paying the bills, so you got to have a side hustle in order to have the money to do that, right?
Mm-hmm. So,
So I know there's several of us here who have many side hustles, either in our mind or for real. And what I mean by that is dreaming of a side hustle that is perfect for us. And so if you don't hear what you like today, doesn't really resonate with you today, how many weeks have we been doing this, Lady Lou?
I think this is 27. I won't swear to that.
See, 27 weeks of this, and surely you're going to find something that you like, okay? That you can either do on the side, you can create a business for yourself, or find a job, or a combination of those.
Yeah, just go to YouTube and type in the little search bar Marian LaSalle, LA capital SALLE, and then click on her little picture, and the Natural Curiosity page will appear. And then you can have fun and watch some of our other videos.
So our guest today is Kristine. Kristine's been on our show before, and we had to have her back because we loved her so much.
Thank you.
And I know that she's got a couple of things that she wants to talk about. So I'm going to let her go first because I don't ever want to cut anybody off. But if by chance, just what happened last week, I didn't quite get to finish all my jobs, they'll be in the link down below so that you can come back at any time and see all the different jobs and ideas that we have for working from home. Now, of course, you can work outside the home as well. Like I'm investigating a job right now where you would work from home, but you would go out to the places, okay? But you come back to your home and you go and come when you set your schedule, which to me is still working from home. So I just want you to know that these are the types of things that we're vetting for you. Anything that we bring to you, we know this is a legitimate work from home opportunity. Okay. Kristine,
Yeah.
let's talk about what you want to talk about, your side hustle or what you do for a living and a side hustle. Give us the scoop.
Yay.
Okay, okay. Well, started back in April, I was introduced to Ruby Ribbon, which is a form of bra alternative. You know who likes their bras, right? And it is a shapewear that provides support and comfort, support for your abdomen, your back, and your breasts. And they're comfortable. And I went, oh my gosh, because I at 61 years old have been on a search for the bras for decades. And I found it. And so I decided to become a ruby ribbon stylist, and it has just taken off. And I work strictly from home because, we're in COVID times, and I work virtually, and it has been phenomenal because I just do little events or parties via Facebook, or when gals get together. And then I have a fit form and they fill it out and we interact and talk about, oh, this and that, and how's this fit, and what they don't like, and what they do like, and what they want. And the one thing that is really important to me is I am a holistic energy practitioner and a women's wellness coach. And this just is a perfect complement for me. You don't have to have that background or anything. But what it does is, my goal is to help women feel better about themselves and to have more confidence and to be comfortable in their lives, but also in their body image. And it's amazing when a woman puts on a cami. I had one gal say to me, when I put on my cami, I'm putting on my confidence. And that's a big deal.
Oh, for sure.
And then the products are phenomenal because they not only are comfortable, but for those of us that have lived in summer, which has been super hot for most of us, or like you gals live down in the South, the fabric wicks out the moisture. So it's not like having an extra layer you're going to be wrapped up in.
Oh, good.
But it also smooths the back, those extra wrinkles back there, and brings in most people at least an inch, sometimes up to 3 inches.
Ooh.
So they can even go down a size in many of their clothes, or get into those clothes that are in the closet that have been sitting there that we're saving.
Yeah.
So I get
Kristine,
to have fun.
I want to talk to you a little bit about how women feel. And I know it's men too, but when we're having a bad hair day, it shows. I mean, we look in the mirror and it's like, oh, darn. And so I can understand if you're not feeling good in your bra, you know, it can do the same type of thing. So I appreciate what you're saying. And we do want to have good self-confidence when we're going out there looking for work or doing our job, just showing up for the day. So thank you for reminding us that we have the tools and we can add tools to us that'll make us feel better and more confident.
Well, and even if you are, like we're all under COVID type stuff, even if you are just at home, it feels better to wear it as opposed to not wear it.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't know about you, but it used to be that I was looking at my watch going, oh my, it's only 4:00. I can't take off my bra yet.
Somebody might come in, right?
Yeah. Who's gonna knock on the door or whatever? Like people knock on the door much anymore. But it is it's not something where I'm counting down to hurry up and take this thing off and fling it away.
Well, I want to compliment you, Kristine. And the word stylist is big in my book because the last time I bought bras, I bought half a dozen. I mean, it was over almost $200 for a half a dozen new bras. And I had to go and pick them all out myself. There was no help on the department floors, in the departments. Nobody was there to help me pick them out or find them even, because, they have rows and rows of crazy bras. And I was just beside myself. I needed some help, and there wasn't anybody to do it. But you do this for your customer. I see. That's big.
Well, we have them do their own measurements, obviously, but there's other questions, like some women have fibromyalgia and some other issues going. Some women have had mastectomies or have had other surgeries in their breasts, or even I've had multiple abdomen surgeries. And so for that, the cami has helped provide support, and so I don't have scar tissue pain.
Oh.
So there is a lot more to it. And we talk about, very specific individualized issues, and not just well, what is your normal bra size? Because over 80% of women in the United States don't even wear the right size bra.
You're right. Mm-hmm.
And it's, and what we wore 6 months ago might not be what fit now. But the other good thing about Ruby Ribbon is that we can get you sized, and that will provide you a flex of 10 to 20 pounds in weight.
Oh.
With that same sizing. So I know that there's some gals that say, well, I'm not going to buy a good bra or an expensive piece of shapewear I'm going to lose 100 pounds first.
Yeah, right.
Well, let's be realistic. Okay. The reality is, let's get you fitted and shaped now so you feel confident and good about yourself, so it makes it easier to lose the weight.
Right. Right.
And let's work from the mindset there.
Yeah. Love yourself right where you are, and
absolutely
changing.
So, Kristine, this is a work from home opportunity that you can help people with.
It is.
And so they can contact you and talk about what it costs to get involved and the monthly fees and all the different things. And you'll help them get started with their business.
I will. And there are no monthly fees, which is a fabulous thing. It is a very inexpensive way to get started. And there is phenomenal training that is free. And then you have somebody to work with like myself that coaches you through. And it's wonderful. Yeah, I have, and it is women supporting women. There's not competition. It's just helping.
Okay, that is mind-blowing, okay? If you just saw my mind blow. Really? I mean, most places that want you to work with their products and services want you to, that's how they make their money, is making you have a monthly fee. So that is fantastic, because right now we all need a little extra to help us through this situation, whatever it is, whether it's the fires, the floods, the viruses. I mean, we've got it all going on right now. So thank you for bringing this to us. I know a lot of ladies will be interested.
Yes. Tell us your Facebook page. I know lots of ladies like Facebook.
Well, I have a fun one, and it's called Kristine Farley's Ditch Your Bra VIP group. And
I love it.
It is a fun group, and in there I also provide some free things, like I have a energy session all based around body image, and it's kind of like a meditation type thing that you can listen to multiple times to just help you get in the mindset of feeling good about your body, no matter what your shape and size is. Because our bodies are miraculous. And I'll go ahead and I'll get that to you so you can post that.
Good, good. Thank you. I think it's in the description, isn't it, Marian?
I don't think so, but they can also find me at Kristine Farley in Facebook.
And that's yeah, Kristine with a K.
Correct.
Oh, lovely. Thank you, Kristine.
Oh, you're welcome.
Okay, so let's say that you really do want to work from home and you're really liking what Kristine is saying, and you really like some more information about that. No problem at all. Just go down to the description down below, and you can get all the links that you need to get a hold of Kristine. And Kristine can also help you with some ideas to help you feel more confident. And, let's face it, we all need some extra help. I've been a big proponent of hiring people that can help me through whatever it is, whether it's self-confidence or technology or, you name it. There's all these different things that we might need help with. I have a famous quote. Everybody that knows me well knows this. It's do what you do best and farm out the rest. We can't be everything to all people. Now, back in the day when we didn't have much, like the caveman days, we we had a man that would go out and hunt and bring home the food, and we did the cooking and the cleaning. What now it's expanded, right? Women are expected to do everything. Men, if they're single, and they don't have a mother to do it for them, they're expected to do everything. And the piles are really big. So don't feel like you have to do it all. Think about who can help you through some of the situations. And I know that we have many different opportunities at Natural Curiosity to do that. So every Monday at 12, we have work from home. Every Tuesday at 7, we have Ask the Experts. And every Wednesday, we have Reset for Success. So that you'll be able to find something in there that's going to help you. And some of the experts and some of the people that we have on the show are fantastic, like Kristine. Why do you think we had her back?
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Now, I do want to ask Lady Lou and Kristine if they have any other ideas for working from home or support. Lady Lou, let's start with you.
Well, there's so many things that if you have a leaning or a bent to do, like writing, start your own blog. I was on a webinar last night about podcasting, and this is what we do. We have a video first, live stream video in our show, and then all of the audio of our show is uploaded to a podcast platform that sends it out to at least 8 different platforms, the favorites like iTunes and Spreaker and such. And if you have your own podcast, you can promote your own products or services. So I truly believe podcasting is going to be the wave of the future because that's where people are going.
I have a podcast at all times going. As soon as I get in my car just knows to turn on the next podcast. And when I'm sitting home and it's just background sometimes, but I always have a podcast going. Anybody who knows me well knows that's another thing that they can count on. Marian loves her podcast. Why? Because I could be doing other things. I could be walking the dog, or I could be driving down the road, or I could be doing the laundry. I could be gardening. It doesn't matter what it is. With the smartphones, you can take it anywhere in your phone, on your phone, in your car, wherever. And I love the fact that I can change what I'm interested in. Just like that. I go through the list and I can say, what about, self-confidence, meditation? What about working from home? There's all these different opportunities to whatever you're interested in that day. So
Right.
You, just like Lady Lou said, you could do the same thing. You could create your own podcast and help people with whatever they need help with.
That's it. And I do have, or will have at some point today, I will have the link to the replay of that webinar that I watched last night. So if you're interested in getting that link, send me a comment on Facebook or YouTube, and I'll shoot that link over to you because it was a free webinar and they have asked us to share it. Of course, they're selling a product, which is understandable. But the things he gives away, his name is Tom Antion, he gives away so much information, over delivers. So you might want to watch that webinar too.
Oh, that sounds cool.
Yeah. How about you, Kristine? Do you have any other opportunities or thoughts about working from home?
I do. So way back, about 23 years ago, I was a single mom. I was 38 years old with 7 children and trying to figure out what it was. And I was going to a job interview. I had a 1-year-old was my youngest. And I needed to find work. And I couldn't find the address. And I realized it wasn't even in the same town that I was in. It was the same road, but not the same town. And it was too far away from my home to be able to do the job. And it would have been the perfect job. And I was crying and sobbing, as you can imagine. And this commercial came on and it said, "Do what you love and the money will follow." I knew that was a truth. That was a truth that resonated with me. I got chills. I still get chills even saying that. And so I would encourage people to make a list of the things that they love to do. And don't put blinders on it and say, well, I can't make money off of that. But make that list out. And then hone down that list and find the things that really bring you joy. I am really If it doesn't bring you joy, don't even put it on the list, but just make that list and be open to opportunities and thinking outside of the box of what that could look like in the things that you love. Because right now we are in a change. The whole world is changing to a more virtual connection, and your services, products, ideas could be something that fill a need for somebody else that you could make some income off of. So don't think, oh, I'm not trained enough to do that. If you have training of more than 10% of what your clients might be, you have the training enough to be able to do that.
It's lovely.
So, and don't think about the having to have a degree in it either. I mean, granted, if you want to be a doctor, obviously, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. Oh, well, thank you for that, Kristine. That's very important to at least make a list and look at it, or have a friend help you. Lady Lou tells people all the time, ask your friends what you're good at. They'll tell you, your family and your friends. But don't stop there. Dig inside, pull it out of your own self. What do you really want to do? And then you might want to have a coach or somebody help you figure out how you can make money with that, because that is another monster, right? Yep. How are you going to make money with that?
Yep.
So I suggest that you start with that list and ask your friends. That's a good place to start. Now, I did find some jobs that I want to talk about. These are jobs that are hiring right now that have, benefits, and you can all work from home. It's everything is remote, and I will put them in the links down below, of course. So the first one I want to talk to you about it's quite long. It's called GetThru, and I'm going to put up a little doohickey here so that you can see, because the first time I heard about it, I was like, GetThru. So can you all see that okay?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna get rid of the banner here. Okay. GetThru.io/careers is where you're going to want to come. From sales to support and development and design, we love building great tools that help our clients reach their goals. This is heavy in the technology. So if you have some technology skills, or you feel like you're good with new software and that type of thing, I highly recommend that you look at, how do you say it? GetThru.io. Have you ever heard of that, ladies?
No. Sounds good.
Yeah, so I went and looked at it, of course. I always vet everything I bring to y'all. So I went and looked at it, and it looks fantastic. So they have everything that I'm going to tell you about is remote, but they do have jobs in New Jersey and some other places that you could actually get, a good solid career. So you can work from home, or you can relocate and work from their office. So I don't know what this really, really means, but dialer manager. The position is hiring dialer managers to help administrators administer the back end of the ThruTalk calling platform. So as you can see, this is very technical information about some software. They also have another position called the dialer monitor, and it helps with the platform as well. And so a manager, a monitor, they have a loader, sorter. I don't know how you do that remotely. That doesn't sound remote, but it is all remote. And the technical support associate. So those are the types of things that you can get at GetThru. Yeah. The next one I want to tell you about is Kimi.io. So I know I don't have a graphic for this one, but I know that you have seen them at Walmart or in the malls or wherever. It's a standalone machine where you can make a key. You don't no longer have to go to, a place, that sells nothing but keys. It's a little kiosk. and they have tons of remote work for you, from sales to customer support.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. So you could have customers from all over the country or maybe even the world, and they're wanting this machine.
Yeah, they have some of the jobs that they have listed are an analysis associate, analytics, okay, business intelligence analyst, a customer experience representative. I like that, customer experience, not customer service, right? Engineering, they have all kinds of engineering, software engineers, they have people that do finance, they have all kinds of jobs available for people in finance, like accountants and things like that. They have sales, inbound phone sales, operators, dispatch representatives, you name it. This place is hiring. They have kiosks all over, maybe the world, but I know for sure right here in the United States. So those are two companies that are hiring right now that you could literally go out and get that job. Okay, go out there and get that job, and we want to hear about it. If
Yes.
you take a job and you're happy and you have a good 401k and you have time off, paid vacations, and all, we want to hear all about it, because when we're bringing these things to you, we get excited. Oh, we have somebody in the audience that's talking. Let's see. This is Peggy Moore. Love your Monday show. Good tips on working from home. Thanks for doing this through COVID. Oh, you're very welcome. We enjoy it, don't we, Lady Lou?
We do, because it makes us feel good to help you.
Yes, yes. And I know Kristine has been enjoying this too. It takes her mind off of the fires and some of those 7 kids she has.
Hey, they blessed me with 14 grandchildren, so woohoo!
Oh my goodness. Well, okay, so side note here, real quick. What do you do about all those Christmas and birthday gifts? My daughter has a boyfriend with 3 kids now, so now we've got 5. That doesn't compete with you, but I'm thinking I'm going to go broke.
Yeah, yep. Well, we do and have done for quite a few years. Christmas is not about presents, it's about getting together. And so we always do a big Christmas gathering, but come Thanksgiving, all of our children send me up to about 25 photographs. And then Thanksgiving weekend, I try to get it done by then, is I compile a family picture book and I get it printed. It's a hardbound, and that is their family gift every year. And I've done it for, I think, about 11, 12 years now.
I love that.
It is awesome because then all the cousins get to see each other and that kind of thing. And I could call a grandchild. In fact, I did this once. I called and it was a granddaughter. She was probably 5 or 6. And I said, so Ella, tell me the favorite part of the picture book. What is your favorite picture? And she goes, well, Grandma, it's the picture of Jocelyn and I with the gingerbread house that we made with you. And I said, well, why is that? She goes, well, we were at your house and we woke up early and we were really hungry. And she said, but we knew we would get in trouble if we ate it. So we just pulled chairs up and licked all over it. Well, the story goes on because the next day we had the gingerbread house with hot chocolate and we ate it. So the joke was on all of us.
That is hilarious.
So that's a family tradition, is the picture book. And a couple of years ago, I said to the kids, do you still want picture books? I'm thinking about not doing them. And they all went, yes, we want them. Of course, it's Christmas. And then we always just get something smaller for the grandkids, which is usually, it's usually a book of some sort that I think that they might be interested in. I kind of try and look ahead of time and do that. So that's what we do for Christmas.
I love that.
Kristine, that was a wonderful story. Thank you. I'm already got all kinds of ideas for Christmas this year. We have a question from the audience for you, Kristine.
Okay.
And it is, from Karen. She says, what's the difference between writing lists and setting goals? Many classes and webinars ask what you see in 5-10 years, even on work interviews.
That's a great question. So I would say writing a list is writing a list of the things that are your talents and your interest. What kinds of things do you really like to do? And like Marianne, you said, ask your friends, what are the things that I'm good at? There's a gal I know, she has a phenomenal business. She's really good at organizing. So she helps people, and she has actually converted her in-person organization business to an online business where she helps people virtually. We've got phones and cameras to be able to do that. So it is from your passions, the things that you love, and then you can, those are a separate thing from your goals.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So did that answer the question?
I think so. I think it did. Wow.
And,
well, we are out of time, Kristine. Thank you so much for joining us today. We, of course, want you back again. So
thank you.
You know how you got on here. You just got to talk to Lady Lou, and she'll get you in the schedule. We're thrilled. Honestly, thank you for bringing us in, Lady Lou. I'll take us out.
Okay.
I want you to remember that we are live, and you can feel free to ask any question that you'd like. We're on YouTube, we're on Facebook, and then we have our podcast, of course. And if you go to naturalcuriosity.life, you can sign up for our newsletter, which we sent out this morning, announcing this show, Tuesday show, Wednesday show. We have a tip of the week. We have a recipe of the week. We have a quote of the week. And we want you to submit them.
Yes.
So please feel free. There's a contact form right there on naturalcuriosity.life, and you can submit anything that you'd like. And if we use it in the newsletter, you will know about it. So be sure and sign up.
You'll get full credit. We'll send people to your website.
That's right.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us today. Thank you again, Kristine and Lady Lou.
Thank you, Kristine, for sure.
Thank you.
Marian, thank you.
Bye for now.
Bye. Love you.